Hey everyone, today we've got a ton to unpack as the crypto market is lighting up green, and honestly, it's one of the most exciting days we've seen in a while. Let's dive straight in. So here's the big headline. Bitcoin has officially broken past $93,000 for the first time since early March. That's right. After weeks of slow, sideways trading, we're finally seeing a solid breakout. At the time of recording this video, Bitcoin is trading around $93,500, up about 4.5% just today and 8.5% over the last week. Now that's not just good news, that's bullish. But wait, there's more. It's not just Bitcoin that's on the move. Several major tokens are seeing a strong rally, and if you've been watching the charts, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ethereum has climbed back up to $1,700, which is a 7% gain today alone. Solana is also catching fire, up 5.5% today and nearly 13% over the past week. And if you're a fan of meme coins or community tokens, check this out. DOGE jumped 8% in the last 24 hours, and SUI spiked up 11%, putting it right back into the spotlight. Oh, and here's a fun surprise. A token called Fartcoin. Yes, you heard that right. Fartcoin just led the top 100 tokens with a massive 20% surge today. Say what you want, but the meme economy is alive and well. So, what's going on here? Why is everything pumping all of a sudden? Well, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Are we decoupling? While the crypto market is soaring, traditional stock markets are still, well, a bit uncertain. They're moving sideways, showing hesitation, and overall just not delivering the same kind of momentum we're seeing in digital assets right now. And gold. Gold is also trending up, which, by the way, is usually a sign that investors are looking for safe havens. So this brings us to a very interesting question. Are we seeing a decoupling between crypto and traditional equities? Historically, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have often moved in sync with the stock market, especially during times of economic stress, but lately, we've been noticing something different. While Wall Street hesitates, crypto is marching forward. The contrast is striking. Could this be the beginning of a true separation, where crypto starts behaving more like digital gold rather than a tech stock? Maybe. We can't say for sure yet, but the signs are becoming hard to ignore. ETF inflows and renewed interest. Another piece of the puzzle is ETF inflows. Yep, the money is coming back in. Both retail and institutional investors are starting to pay attention again. And why wouldn't they? After a period of flat trading and fear in the market, this kind of synchronized strength across major tokens is exactly what traders and long-term holders love to see. People are no longer just watching, they're participating. And that's a big deal. But is it just a rebound? Now I know what some of you are thinking. Is this rally real, or are we just seeing another short-term bounce? That's a fair question, and honestly, it's the question everyone is asking right now. Here's the truth. While this current move is definitely encouraging, Bitcoin still hasn't broken through its March highs in a decisive way. Yes, we crossed $91,000, but we need to see sustained strength, not just a quick pump, to confirm a long-term trend reversal. And let's not forget, macroeconomic risks are still in play. Interest rates, inflation, global tensions, none of that has gone away. So while today's rally feels great, we still need to stay grounded and keep an eye on the bigger picture. So what does all this mean if you're an investor, a trader, or just someone curious about crypto? Here's the breakdown. If you're already in the market, congrats. You're probably feeling good right now. But remember, stay cautious. Use stop losses if you're trading, and don't get swept up in the hype. If you've been on the sidelines, this could be a good time to start doing your homework. These kinds of movements can be the early signs of something bigger, or they could just be a head fake. Either way, staying informed is your best weapon. And if you're brand new to crypto, let this be your signal. Something is happening in the market, and it's worth paying attention to. Look, we've seen crypto do this before. Sudden moves, big headlines, wild gains. That's part of what makes this space so exciting. But what's happening today feels like more than just a fluke. There's a coordinated strength we haven't seen in a while, across Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and beyond. Even meme coins are making noise. Add to that the uncertainty in stocks, the rise in gold, and the flow of capital into crypto ETFs, and we're looking at a potential shift in the market narrative. Could this be the beginning of a new crypto cycle? Could we finally be seeing digital assets move independently from the traditional financial system? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. The eyes of the world are on crypto once again. If you found this update helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve with daily crypto news, trends, and insights, consider subscribing. There's a lot happening, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay cautious, and stay in the game. See you in the next one.